Welcome back. It's about 8:28 right now. Several studies have linked smartphones and social media use to negative impacts on kids' mental health. We've heard that for years, and now there's a growing movement to prevent it. It's called Wait Until 8th. Mark Zuhu is a local organizer and joins us to explain how it works. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me here.
Okay, so tell me when you got involved with this and why.
My wife and I were seeing that the conversations were happening even earlier than we anticipated, and parents can sign the Wait Until 8th pledge at waituntil8th.org as soon as kindergarten. And we saw that a communal problem really requires a communal solution. So by banding together with others in our community, we reduce the pressure for both parents, ourselves, and for our kids to get smartphones before they're ready.
Are you finding that a lot of people are readily joining in with you, or that you kind of need to have more conversations to get them? Because obviously there are some positives to having a smartphone, but do the positives outweigh the negatives in a lot of situations?
Absolutely. We've had over 135,000 parents have signed the pledge nationwide. And just here in our town of Wilmette, we've had 700 people sign the pledge. And we find that a communal problem requires a communal solution. The more parents that band together, the easier it becomes for parents to delay. And so we found a lot of really great conversations from folks. And this is an example of some of our neighborhood block parties. And the more the parents hear about this, the more excitement and momentum is building for the Wait Until 8th movement.
I'd love to hear about how that maybe joint approach and that communal approach then helps kids to get on board. Because obviously when one kid has a smartphone and the other ones don't, then you're like, well, Sally has one, why can't I? But maybe if all the parents are on board, it helps.
That's exactly the point of the Wait Until 8th pledge is, we don't want we commonly hear, I don't want my kids to be left out, but we do want them to be left out. We want them to be left out of bullying and the negative mental health impacts of smartphones and social media. And so that's where, again, banding together and parents working together with other parents to start these conversations. And they're not easy. And that's why, again, we really encourage parents to think about that statement of purpose. A lot of parents get it because they think everybody else has it. But when they start to look around and ask and look at the Wait Until 8th resources, they realize there are alternatives. There are other things they can do besides defaulting to give their child a smartphone.
Yeah, so you have so many who have joined on thus far, but where would you like to take this thing?
I mean, honestly, it's just making the switch to a default to not get your kids a smartphone. In fact, as the snow is falling here in the Chicago area and parents are starting to think about the holidays, we've really encouraged parents to give their kids the gift of a smartphone-free childhood. And really thinking about the positives of not having a smartphone, of not having 24/7 access to social media. That's what we really want to get to as a movement for Wait Until 8th.
Okay, and one more time, if people do want to join in, and we've put this on our screen, what are the various ways that they can be a part of the movement?
The Wait Until 8th pledge is very simple. You sign up at waituntil8th.org, indicate your child's name and grade in school, and once 10 other parents have signed the pledge, you become connected over email. And that's a really key point, is that you don't have to be out on a limb alone. It really gives you the power of community, the power of joining together, banding together to wait until at least the end of 8th grade to give your kids a smartphone. And that simple pledge has a lot of power.
Well, thank you for doing what you can from your perspective to get more parents involved in this, and please keep us updated as it goes.
Thank you so much. Let kids be kids a little bit longer.
Absolutely. All right, 8:32 right now.